Hi there, my name is Aaron Short and welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I'm talking about fretboard ebony. Should it be streaked or stained? Let's discuss it. So this is my Martin HDC 28E. I've had this for a while, longer than most of my guitars actually. It's a great guitar and they don't make this model anymore. But today I want to talk about the fretboard. So this has an ebony fretboard. Now if you look at that, it's solid black, right? It may be a little bit discolored where I've been playing it and where it needs a clean. But here's the thing. If you take a damp piece of kitchen paper, kitchen towel, and rub on that fretboard, the paper will show some discoloration. And that's where it's lifting the stain off of the fretboard. This fretboard is stained. And it turns out that Martin have been staining their fretboards for years. I don't know the full history of it, but that's what they did to get this look of the fretboard. And I'll show you on the screen what I'm talking about. You can try this on your guitar as well, but be careful. Obviously, don't remove all the stain from your fretboard, but that's how you can quickly test if they've stained your fretboard. So that's what it used to look like. And then last year, they made a change to staining the fretboard, and now it looks like this. So this is a 2023 OM28 standard series, and you can see very clearly the discoloration in the ebony there. So I just want to discuss this really. I'll tell you my thoughts on this and you tell me yours. First of all, let's make it absolutely clear. Wood is in short supply and must not be wasted. Of course, I realize that. I do not want people to throw away good wood because it doesn't look a certain way. I do think that's a terrible idea. Let me just talk from an idealistic point of view. I like what they were doing before. Before, they were staining the fretboard like I just showed you to be black. So I don't know exactly how they did it or if they could only do it to certain wood. I have a feeling that some wood can be stained and some cannot, depending on how much streaking there is. So I do understand that, but I do like when they stain the fretboards, and I wish it was at least an option now to have the stained fretboard without going to a custom shop guitar or the 40 series guitars. The interesting thing is that lately I've seen more of the old style fretboards around, so I don't know if they've made a U-turn or if they've found some wood they can stain. I don't know the ins and outs of that, but if you like a certain look to the fretboard, you should definitely buy from somewhere like Sweetwater, where you can look at photographs of the guitar and choose based upon the look. And I think the thing is with this Streaky Ebony is it all looks completely different, obviously. So another guitar with Streaky Ebony won't look like this. It may have a line right down the center, or it may have a really cool pattern that you really like. So the solution to that is to look at the photographs first. I always do that when buying a guitar online. I always look at the wood grain on the top, on the back, the pickguard pattern, and the neck if it's got Streaky Ebony. And sometimes you'll find a neck that's truly unique and cool. You see, I like traditional looking Martin guitars, but some people will want their Martin guitar to look different to everybody else's. And a great way to do that is in the streaking of the fretboard. What do you think about it? Have you got any opinions on it? Do you care either way? Is this a thing? Is it just me? Have I been playing these guitars for so many years that I'm used to seeing a Martin look a certain way and I still look for that? Because I do believe that's a big thing with gear. We get used to something, and then when it changes, it feels kind of weird because it's changed, simply for that reason. But I feel like I want them to use all the wood. I like it on some modern guitars, like if it's a Cole Clark or if it's a Acoustasonic or a modern Strat. I think it can look cool because those are modern guitars. I think because these are older guitars, I like the look of the black ebony fretboard. Having said that, there's guitars from years ago that did have Streaky Ebony, so it's not like it's always been a thing. I just wonder why they could no longer stain the fretboard. Was it to do with cost, or was it to do with the fact they just couldn't do it anymore because of the amount of staining they need to do? I don't know. If you know the answer, please let me know in the comments. And if you have any thoughts about this, let me know in the comments. I'd just like to discuss it because I'm kind of indifferent about it. I do have a preference, as I've stated, but I haven't seen many people talk about it, and I'm just interested to know what Martin fans think about the changes that are happening. Some other little things are being adjusted along the way as well. I'll talk about that in another video, but for me, the fretboard was quite a big thing. So if you're new here, please subscribe and ring the bell, and let me know what you think about this in the comments below. I'd really appreciate it. Please keep it constructive, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye.